Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Had a big day in PA, and yes, my hair is looking like shit because it's growing out on the sides. There it is. But had a big day in PA and went all the way over to Kaler outside of East Darby, Pennsylvania. Found where they shot the cemetery scenes for Midnight 1982, John A. Russo. Then went up to Cook Forest, hiked the ancient forest and Longfellow Trail, which goes up to the Forest Cathedral, which is a beautiful area up in Cook Forest. North 36, that goes up to these old growth virgin white pines that are about 325 feet tall and just beautiful. So great area. And then shot home. Got the kids a little snotty right now. Got the red nose outside, burning, campfire, good times. I'm inside trying to warm up now. It's a cold day in Pennsylvania. It's actually below freezing right now. And got the kid milkshakes before, just chilling out, having a great time, cooking on the grill. Time for a beer? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What beer? Okay. Had a great time in PA. Had a great time in the Pennsylvania wilds. So I think it's apt right now to do a new Trail Brewing Company beer that celebrates more of that Pennsylvania wild goodness. They're celebrating a different area, not Cook Forest, Cherry Springs. Cherry Springs Observatory area, up 44 if you're going to Coudersport. The Coudersport Pike, it's called. It starts over in off 220. Well, you can see it's kind of easy routes. Start over on Route 220, Waterville exit, go up. Waterville is a great place. I'll just definitely check out Waterville Tavern, great beer, food. Wind your way up and check out Fin Fur and Feather. Great place to have breakfast, lunch, a little general store area, and just keep on trekking out. It goes through Potter County. Usually has like a chili cook-off once a year. Potter County, definitely a couple things to do there too. You can shoot off to Heiner, the Overlook. Keep going up, you get to Cherry Springs, and has a beautiful mountain observatory area to see the beautiful skies that most people don't see in Pennsylvania. And I was just there about almost a month ago now, and I just went on a whim, and I just happened to find a beautiful, clear night sky when I went up there. And it is so insanely bright. Not the area, the sky. The sky is almost like iridescent blue, just shining down. Everything else is dark, it's pitch black around you, but the sky just, whoa. And you see the Milky Way and just all the different things. Now, obviously, there's a lot of places in America that you can see a beautiful night sky. The big skies of New Mexico, Arizona, as to be examples. But for Pennsylvania, I have some really great, where I live too, out way from the city lights, the kind of thing, where I live in this little, I live in the hollow though. So, but it's still really nice, but being up on the top of the mountain and just gazing upon the nothingness, which is the cosmos and all its epic, you know what I mean? All the celestial bodies in encompassing into that view. It's awe-inspiring, and it does show you how insignificant some of our little tiny trifles are. And I mean, it really puts things into perspective in a very interesting way. And when I was up there, I've been up there a few times now, and every time I've been there, I've seen shooting stars. And it not even just when we're gonna have a meteor shower or whatever, you see some stuff, and it's just so fun. You just completely relax. Actually, you can do a little camping over there, overnight camping too. Nobody bothers you. It's very nice, a little area. And definitely gonna probably spend a little bit more time up there here coming up, even in the winter, because the winters, those cold winter nights are so clear. So I'm probably gonna go up there. But again, I want to get off my PA soapbox for a second, but I figured it's apropos to be talking about these such things. And I think if the New Trail Brewing Company does see this, they would appreciate my spiel I just said, because of course New Trail Brewing Company's beers are very PA centric, World's End State Park being one of them. The Loyal Sock, of course, Cherry Springs on this one. So let's get into it. This is C.S.S.P. Cherry Springs State Park. Cherry Chocolate Milk Stout. So we'll see what's going on with the Cherry Chocolate Milk Stout. I got to see. They don't do can-on dates yet. My face is all almost. It's like we're getting red and hurting from being outside in the cold. I was out there for a long time. I probably should have came in earlier. I was relaxing and listened to a little Ask Orin podcast. So I was doing my thing. When the kids were in here enjoying the delicious grill items. And okay, so 7.1. So just a plain old milk stout. This was given to me by a friend, so I didn't buy it. That doesn't change anything, but I'm just saying. Pennsylvania Parks and Forestry Foundation, PAParksandforestry.org. And this is proceeds to that, so definitely check it out. And there's a lot of words on the back of this can, so I won't read it right now. 7.1, standard old milk stout, so nothing too crazy, probably going to be a bit thin, blah, blah, blah. Let's see how the cherry is, see if it's like overwhelming or if it's kind of a nuance, we'll see. And shout out to Adam, Mersey Beers, because he likes a cherry in his brew for sure. So let's go. Ooh, come on, Keystone, label out, baby. There it is. Ooh. Yeah, it's good for now. My face is right here. It's this fun face. It's right here. It's ugly, but I found it. It's right there. It won't focus in very well because it's in a different format. But I think the format actually looks pretty good for the camera quality. I know I look like crap. My nose is starting to run a little bit because I got into a warm environment. But actually, no head to speak of. It kind of sizzled out, which is a little bit weird. Wafting around. Alcohol leg sticking. From the 7.1. Don't invigorate ahead. It's not going to really happen. Like my life, baby. Okay. So it almost looks like a... Actually, with the slight cherry hue that I'm kind of getting every time it hits the light there, it almost looks like a very deep wine almost. Interesting. Let's get an aroma on this one. Cheers. Wow. Whoo, baby. It's like black cherry. It almost smells like black cherry cola. That's really weird. Now, full disclosure, from my experience, New Trail does not do very well on dark beers. They really hammer home their double IPAs and their hazies, triples rather. But the hazy IPAs are kind of standard stock. They're, dark beers, little lackluster. So, but it smells like cherry cola. All right, let's try it. Cheers. Have a great day. Why not? I got a great one, so try a beer. Cheers. It's easy drinking. It's just so lackluster. I mean, where's the body for one? Where's the chocolate, the sweetness, like the milk I mean, it's just so pleh. Like there's no sweetness kind of wafting around the top. It's just almost chalky, earthy, cherry, char, chalkiness. It's hard for me to describe that, but there's not a lot of sweetness going on at all in this beer. This milk stout should have something going on. It's really nice that the cherry is not sickening. It doesn't seem overly fake. It seems like black cherry cola. It seems like black cherry cola with a lot of sugarless baker chocolate in it. That's what I'm getting out of this. Black cherry cola mixed with sugarless baker's chocolate. And that is not working for me at all. So, yeah, it's not working for me. It almost seems like a dry Irish stout, but with this sugarless baker chocolate. Why can't I put an S on baker's? Sugarless baker's chocolate on it. It's drinkable. It's drinkable. But I'll tell you what, it's not really doing anything for me. I really appreciate the fact that it's like more like a black cherry, and it's not overwhelming. It's not inundating the palate. It's not lingering in a weird way. That's great. But the beer itself needs more. It needs sweetness. It needs like a lactose kind of thing wafting through the palate. If there was a sweetness that whiffed through this beer, like even a vanilla, kind of just whipping everything up, it would be a lot better. But it's just very charry, dry, bland. Sugarless baker chocolate. Excuse me. Let's see what it says. Wow, that's a lot of words. The new Trail State Park series begins to focus to our brings a focus to our 121 state parks by partnering with Pennsylvania Parks and Forestry Foundation. For over 20 years, the PPFF has been advocating for the forest and organizing resources of the preservation of natural resources, enhancement of recreational areas, and education of visitors. Each beer in the series will directly contribute to a conservation, protection, and enhancement of these areas. So it's always good to buy these. I mean, honestly, I can't knock anyone for buying these because World's End State Park being one of them, this being one of them, the Loyal Sock area, all these things like RB Winter State Park, I mean the Bald Eagle State Park. They're all beautiful. They're wonderful. The Cook Forest that I just came from, oh, so fucking beautiful. Cherry Springs State Park is consistently rated as one of the 7 best on the planet for stargazing. I didn't know that. 7 best in the planet. It is fucking amazing. If you're in anywhere in the local area, there is plenty to do for a getaway, a 3-day vacation getaway. If you wanted to do Friday through Sunday or whatever your schedule is, definitely a lot of stuff in PA to do. Check it out. It's fucking awesome. So there you go. And that's a fact. Due to exceptionally dark night time skies, the park is nearly as remote and wild today as it was 2 centuries ago. And pretty much. There is another mountain range, which I hung out at, which is pretty cool. But the next mountain range over, the hillside is where it is. And then a little bit after that is Countersport. So it's not too remote, but it's still pretty much in the middle of nowhere. It's named for the large stands of black cherry trees originally found in the area. So we pay homage to this black cherry. Black cherry, yes, absolutely. Brewed with a mixture of Germanic and British dark malts and lactose. I don't get the lactose in this. That's what I don't understand. Then continuously with cacao nibs. Cacao nibs give me more of a milk chocolate. Sometimes I get out of cacao nibs. No, some more of that. This very tannic baker's chocolate. But it's coming out in spades. This like sugarless, tannic, dry baker's chocolate. You'll find notes of dark chocolate, bright cherry, and rich coffee. So, well, there you go. Let's see it. Black cherry. Yeah, there is a nice char. There's a roast, minerality, earthiness. It just lingers on your palate, like this hint, like roasted coffee. Those kind of tonalities are there, but there's no milk, sweet, lactose milk sweetness. And there should be a real rich amount of that to kind of whip off, like I said, all those dark tonalities and kind of balance everything out. And it's just not happening. 7.1, the body's okay, I guess. It's that, let me see, probably medium side of a medium. I'd say medium side of a medium body. Yeah, it is what it is. The cherry in this, the dark cherry, the black cherry, is great. I love this. And I usually don't like cherry in a beer. This is awesome. I love that cherry component. I like what the dark marts are doing. I like all that earthy char. I like the coffee roast. It's just too much of everything and not enough sweetness. So this is definitely as advertised. For a milk stout, I'm going to give a little bit less because it's not really a milk stout. It's just like a dry Irish stout with a bunch of char and roast and some cherry. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, but I'm not going to hate on the beer for sure. I'm going to drink it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to love the proceeds of which it goes, but I have to rate it as is. It's a little bit under solid. It's not under textbook, rather. It's a little under textbook because you don't have that milk sugars breaking that char, breaking that almost sugarless chocolate vibe. So I'm going to give it that 7 out of 10 overall, but it's not a bad beer. And it's just sitting on the palate like a rock. I mean, like that, there it is. Got a mouthful of baker's chocolate. But yeah, again, this has been Paul for Paper News. Cheers. Have a good one. Watch that finger. Here it comes. Bye-bye.